So we're out here in beautiful Sevierville this morning, and let's just say our last review wasn't very appealing to us. So we brought in some reinforcements. As a matter of fact, you might say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's right. We're hoping that this will be more of a gala event. And since breakfast is the most important meal of the day, we've been told we got to come here for this. So we're going to try it out because this is the original Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant.
The Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant is located at 240 Apple Valley Road, right here in Sevierville. Let's take a look around the grounds before we go in because they are beautiful. The outside dining patio, as well as these beautiful gazebos that you can relax in before or after your meal. And then we're going to head in up the ramp and to see this beautiful porch with the rocking chairs. And then we're going to go inside. Once you head inside, you'll be greeted by some wonderful hosts and hostesses, and of course the sweet little birdies that they've got throughout the property. Welcome to the farmhouse. This is a much more nostalgic restaurant than the Grill. Of course, it does have many different dining rooms because this is a converted farmhouse and each one has a name. This restaurant holds quite a few people, and we did not have to wait today, but I know that on busy seasons there is a wait and you might want to come early. On the sun porch they have two special seats. They are actually swing seats where you can rock and eat at the same time. There are my two breakfast dates. Two breakfast dates.
We are here.
I'm very excited for breakfast.
Hopefully this will be an excellent meal. So we are starting out, of course, with the apple fritters, and that is the Apple Barn's apple butter, topped with powdered sugar, and the apple julep, which again consists of lemon, orange, pineapple, and apple juice.
All right, we have Connor with us. Connor is our son, Brooks' son, and he is going to try the apple julep and the apple fritter and tell us what you think. And Connor's a foodie too, so he knows what he's talking about.
That's right.
All right, we'll start with the apple julep. It's good. You can definitely taste the orange juice and the pineapple juice, but there's not a lot of apple there.
That's the only thing to remember. So you kind of feel the same way about that then?
This is a very small trace of apple, but not enough to...
It's refreshing. It's just not appley.
Like, if you're looking for it very hard, you can taste small bits of apple juice, but not a lot.
Okay.
It's a nice fruit juice. It's not necessarily appley. It's kind of what we thought.
Very refreshing.
So the fritter, go ahead and break into that fritter. Break that open
Want to
for
show
us.
us what it looks like on the inside?
I'm not sure if she knows how to use it.
We'll get into that.
We're not going to I don't want to be her guinea pig.
Dipping in the apple butter.
Good job.
What's your opinion of that?
Apple butter is smooth. It's got very good apple flavor.
Okay.
You can definitely taste the apple, and you can tell it's a nice smooth apple butter. I like the apple fritter. Powdered sugar gives it just a nice bit of sweetness. Along with the inside, it's nice and moist, not dry at all.
Good.
Got a nice crunch outside. I like it.
Okay.
Good job.
So big fan. Okay. All right.
Rise and shine. We are here for breakfast at the Applewood Farmhouse. This is my first time in the farmhouse, and I love the nostalgia that is in this building. So A place can only be as good as its coffee.
Yeah, we get asked that question a lot. Do they have good coffee for breakfast?
It is good coffee. I'd say the blend for me is just a tad bitter, but it's a good brew. And I feel like I'm getting a good cup of coffee. It's just a bitterness thing for me, not like overly bitter. It's just probably whatever blend they use, but it is good and it's good and hot.
Is that kind of a medium or a dark roast?
I would say it's a medium, borderline a dark.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe which is where the bitter is coming in.
Gotcha. Okay. Overall, though, good coffee?
It will definitely suffice for my breakfast this morning.
Okay.
How do you make an apple turn over?
I don't know.
You push it down the hill.
Wow. Okay. Hey, babe.
Huh?
I have a joke for you as well.
You do?
Yes.
I can't imagine.
Did you hear that just down the road here, they have so many jobs open at the apple pie factory?
I did not hear that.
Yeah, you know why, don't you?
Why?
They have such a high turnover rate. Yes. All right, well.
Baby, you are the apple of my pie.
Connor opted for one of the Applewood signature dishes this morning. This is on the Farmyard Specials. It's a Country Boy breakfast skillet. There are breakfast potatoes, scrambled eggs, ham, bacon, and sausage with shredded cheese, green onions, tomatoes, and green peppers, all beautifully put together in that cast iron skillet, and then it's served with a biscuit. I'm on the Farmyard Special menu as well. Another signature dish. This is the Smoky Mountain Biscuit Benedict, or as I like to call it, Redneck Eggs Benedict. Because it's fresh baked biscuits, there's tender ham, 2 farm fresh eggs. I did mine scrambled, smothered with the country sausage gravy, and then home fried potatoes as well.
Hey, Connor, you got to tell us what you think of that skillet.
Country Boy breakfast skillet. Look at that.
Wow, this is loaded.
Ooh,
That is loaded. Potatoes have good texture to them. That green onion gives it a nice flavor as well. Then that sausage bacon gives it a nice meaty bite to it. Those eggs give it a nice fluffy texture as well. And then of course you've got the cheese, gives it a nice just bit of savoriness to it.
Nice little sharp addition there.
Yes.
So, would you say that's a really heavy, or do you feel like it's not as a heavy dish? Is it going to fill up a man who wants a good meal?
If you're really hungry, it's going to fill you up, I'd say.
Awesome. All right, Brooksy, tell us about your Redneck Benedict, otherwise known as
the Smoky Mountain, what do they call it? Smoky Mountain
Benedict, wasn't it?
Smoky Mountain Eggs Benedict.
Smoky Mountain Eggs Benedict, I suppose.
So they're using a biscuit instead of an English muffin.
They are, which of course, wouldn't expect anything different here in the South.
That's country ham.
Hand me the Tabasco there, Connor, because I'm going to have a little. I'm going to use a little Tabasco actually on my home fried potatoes today.
On your taters.
Yep, just a little bit on the taters. I'm not going to mess up my biscuits and gravy. I want to try that as is. And we've got Heinz ketchup on the table today. So, first of all, I'm just going to start out with the potatoes. They do seem to have a good crunch. It's not overly salty.
Good.
Which is what I like. And I gave it a little bit of heat.
But there is some seasoning.
Oh, they're definitely seasoned
Okay.
well. They're not anemic.
So is that a country ham on those biscuits?
This is not. This is I'm gonna call it
City ham?
sugar ham, city
Sugar
ham,
ham.
call it whatever you like.
So
I
more
would-
sweet than salty.
I'm gonna guess that. I'm gonna guess actually this is probably gonna be more savory.
And then there's gravy on there too.
You've got the sausage gravy with the ham, scrambled eggs, and then the buttermilk biscuit as well. Okay, so the ham is excellent. The ham is not sweet. It is savory, even though it is a city ham. The scrambled eggs are beautiful, fluffy, very good. The biscuit, very, very good. And it does have a very buttermilk flavor to it. And the sausage gravy, so while there's not many chunks of sausage in the gravy, you definitely taste that sausage. So they did a very, very good job with the gravy. It's very well seasoned. I will say that that's probably actually one of the best gravies I've had out in a restaurant.
Oh, wow. I'm excited then to try mine.
I'm pretty excited about that, yeah.
Awesome.
So for breakfast this morning, Christy has the Southern Blackberry Supreme pancakes. Those are buttermilk pancakes. That's a blackberry compote on top, a drizzle of maple syrup, and then she got her eggs. Comes with 2 eggs and your choice of meat. Her eggs are over medium and sausage. And for the home fried potatoes, she decided to load those up farmhouse style, which is tomatoes, cheese, green pepper, and onions. You got some good stuff going on over there.
Oh.
It's been a funny morning around the table.
It has. All right, so I'm actually gonna try these taters first. I got mine loaded, which has got extra onions, green peppers, tomatoes, and something else, and cheese.
Eat your heart out, Waffle House.
Oh wow, that's nice. It's a Colby Jack cheese.
Yes.
Potatoes have nice flavor, nice texture on the outside, soft on the inside.
Are the potatoes seasoned to your liking?
Yes, they're perfect.
I thought so too.
They are not over salted at all. So, and the skillet of taters they give you as the side is quite large.
That is a good size.
Some of that definitely going to go home. So I opted for the sausage patties and over easy eggs. Now
Over medium.
Yeah, over medium.
Yes.
And then the sausage is from Swaggerty's. Swaggerty's is a local pork manufacturing plant, and they actually make some of the best sausage, and I'm really glad that the folks at Apple Barn use the local sausage that everybody just loves here.
Absolutely. Using locally sourced sausage.
That is Swaggerty sausage.
Yeah.
It is not salty. All right, so here's my eggs.
Yes. When you get into that.
All right, so they are not over medium, they are over easy, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because you don't mind a dippy egg.
I don't. Matter of fact, I'll probably put those on top of my potatoes. But I'm gonna take a bite of sausage with a bite of egg. Okay. I know it's simple. It's simple. Sausage and eggs, but it's good. It's not greasy. It's not salty. It's just good food.
Just done right, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right, so we have a lot of things to try here, guys.
The main event.
No, not the main event.
Oh, we're not ready for the main
All right,
event yet.
so as much as a place is as good as its coffee, they're also as good as their gravy in the morning.
That's how we judge that, for
So
sure.
I'm just gonna take a little bite here because there ain't no way I'm eating all this.
Well, you and Conor Man are going to share the biscuit and gravy, so
And
that'll be all right.
I'm gonna dip it in there. Now Brooks says it's good. He says
It
it's
is.
real good.
It is
so
real good.
I'm fussy on gravy. Okay. Okay. It is good. You taste the sausage. I'd like a little more sausage,
Yeah, agreed.
but a lot of places just a milk gravy and there's no sausage flavor. You definitely have a sausage flavor in here.
Agreed on that.
So that's awesome. Take a little tiny bite of bacon. Oops, losing my bacon. That's good bacon. It's exactly how I like it, which is a little bit crispy and crunchy, but not burnt. So
Absolutely.
good. All right. Ridiculous, guys. The blackberry pancakes. Now, we know Apple Barn is one of the award-winning pancake houses in the area.
And they have the great pancake mixes in the
They
in the
do.
gift
I
shop.
actually think I might want to pick one of those up.
Those are actually really good.
So I'm gonna have a bite of the pancake.
You've got your syrup on there
All right,
and
so-
the compote.
Yep, so the pancakes are a little bit flatter than I would like, but that doesn't mean anything as far as flavor. Oh, wow. I was really hoping to twirl the fork, guys, and I was really saying, please, let me twirl the fork. Fantastic.
Okay.
And for this purpose, I love the flatter pancake. It's almost like they have a crispy, almost fried.
So it actually says that? On the menu, it actually says crispy edged pancake.
They are, and I like that. I don't know that I've even had that anywhere. But that blackberry compote is fresh and it is delicious. And this is a new item on their menu for this year. So.
It is. So you've got a good
really
balance
good.
of texture, is basically what you're saying with the crispy edge.
Yeah,
Are they fluffy in the middle?
they are. They're soft.
Okay.
Yep, they are.
Okay. So a good balance then.
This is enough for 2 or 3 breakfasts, but man, okay, I'm pleased.
Okay, good deal.
You know, I'm in a really funny mood this morning, boys.
Well, you sure are.
Oh boy.
Connor's rolling his eyes already. Why did the apple go out with the fig?
Why?
Because he heard it was date worthy.
That's a joke that should be pruned. So Connor,
Yeah.
I've got a little history for you.
All right.
But actually it's not history, it's just a joke. But it sounds like it could be history. I could fool you with this. Are you ready?
Oh no.
Did you know that an apple pie in Barbados costs $1.90?
All right.
Did you also know that in Jamaica it's $2? You know what I've just told you?
Can I take a guess?
You can take a guess.
The pirates of the Caribbean.
The Pirates of the Caribbean. That's correct.
Good job. Oh my goodness.
Has the redemption drawed nigh for the Applewood Farmhouse?
I need to think about it.
Yes. Tell us about it.
All right. So happy and so excited
Excited.
that the breakfast at Applewood Farmhouse has redeemed our experience at the grill. Everything was wonderful. Nothing. I have no complaints. Zero complaints. That blackberry compote and those crispy but yet tender pancakes, those are probably now my favorites in Sevierville.
Oh wow,
And
okay.
that's topping a couple of other places. So, yeah, those are amazing. The potato skillet, definitely, if you like all those veggies and cheese, get it loaded. It's worth the $1.99 extra. I took so much home.
We've got a whole bag over there.
I've got more than half of my pancakes and more than half of my meal here to go home. So the portion sizes are great. The eggs were good. I ordered over medium. They were definitely over easy, but they were great. Love that they use Swaggerty sausage. Swaggerty sausage is never greasy and it always tastes good. So they know what they're doing with their sausage there. And what else? I tried Brooks's ham. That was really good. I would definitely order that. And then the gravy was great. It's not my favorite gravy, but it's good. It's not bland and it tastes like a good sausage flavor. So that is definitely my thoughts. I think one thing I still don't care for here is that you cannot get apple fritters unless you come to one of the restaurants. You can't get them in the bakery or order them
Yes.
by the dozen in the bakery, but you only can get them here at the restaurants, and they are good. So, but that's my take. Fork twirls forever here at the farmhouse. Maybe we'll do dinner here sometime and see if that experience can be redeemed for the food. I love the atmosphere here at the farmhouse so much better.
Yes.
The nostalgia and all of the different rooms, and you just feel the history here.
The fact that they do wear the dresses here
And they
too.
do wear the old-timey dresses. Someone had asked us at the grill. They wear pants and checkered shirts. Here, they do have the old-timey dresses. So, to those of us who told us to come on over to the farmhouse, you were right. So, no complaints here, and I'll definitely come back for breakfast. Hey, Aunt Kathy, sis, we'll be coming for breakfast next time you come to town. I promise.
Yes.
My sister's been begging to come to Applewood Farmhouse, and we kind of were tentative to bring her here based on previous experiences at the grill. But we will be coming to the farmhouse.
So, my final opinions are on the Applewood Farmhouse. Absolutely amazing. I really don't have any complaints. The Country Boy skillet, amazing skillet, one of my favorites by far. Wasn't greasy at all. Nice layering of the potatoes and all the other ingredients. Perfect balance of flavors. Biscuits and gravy, I tried those. Amazing gravy, really, in my opinion. Great sausage flavor. It has a nice light peppery kick to it. I'd say it's one of my better experiences here in Sevierville. I like it.
All right, and Brooksy, baby, the apple of my pie.
What do
Wrap
you want
us
to talk
up.
about? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about this. So let's just say that the experience at the grill might have had us choking on a bad seed, so to speak.
But we didn't throw in the towel on Applewood.
No, and there were a lot of core issues with our grill review.
It wasn't appealing,
Yes,
but I applaud.
there was no applaud for
But I do
grill.
applaud the.
For the restaurant, yes. So, of course, this is the older of the two,
The original.
the original, and the farmhouse definitely does have. The farmhouse for me has an old mill style feel to it, which is, it is nostalgic. It makes you think of rural Sevier County before it became what it is, the mini metropolis, I call it. So it. Food-wise, still, I will forever be confused by the apple julep. I just really want them to give me apple cider with my apple fritters.
You can't have your cider and drink it too here, unfortunately.
That
You
is
can
the
have
only
your
thing.
julep.
That is the only thing.
It should just be a fruit julep.
Yeah, because it is. It's very much So it's more that I think they got confused because they forgot that pineapple was not an apple. Because that's very much what it tastes like. It tastes like pineapple. Food-wise, my Eggs Benedict, my redneck Eggs Benedict, as I call it.
Smoky Mountain Eggs Benedict.
Smoky Mountain Eggs Benedict. So I will say this: the gravy is my second favorite gravy in the county. I'm not going to tell what my favorite is yet because we've not reviewed it.
That's true.
And so we should get to that soon.
We're
But
going
I
to be
will
doing
say,
more breakfast videos. We've already
We get asked a lot about breakfast.
If you would like more breakfast videos, leave it in the comments.
Yes, of course. So, eggs were great. The home fried potatoes done perfectly. Again, Connor, I agree with him. Good crunch, good seasoning, just right on. And nothing was too greasy. Connor made that point. Connor was actually showing me the skillet. And as he tilted the skillet, he's like, look, the grease is not running in the bottom of the skillet. He was right. It was just right. It had
Way
a
to
good
go,
amount.
Connor. That's a good observation.
Connor's very much a foodie like me. So He's learned well. So, yes. The only complaint that I'm going to say, first of all, Christy's pancakes, I did try those, and they were great pancakes. So I was a big fan of that, and the blackberry compote was amazing. The only thing I'm going to ask the Apple Barn to do, please make your biscuits fresh. They didn't really have a buttermilk feel to it, and they are frozen biscuits. I can tell that. I can tell that flavor. I know it because, well, I used to make breakfast at Hilton, and so I know what that tastes like. So
They aren't bad.
they're not bad.
They're
No,
just definitely
they're
not
not
rolled
bad,
fresh.
but they're not what you would think of as farm fresh. So that would be my only real thing there. But when you've got Swaggerty's sausage gravy on top of that,
redeems it.
Yeah.
you don't really mind the biscuit.
You can't really complain in that matter.
Absolutely, I agree with that. So overall, like I said, I'm glad that they're using Swaggerty's local ingredients for their sausage. Everything else was really good, and this was a redeeming review, so very happy about that. And again, the atmosphere here, they're building some new stuff. They're kind of not rebuilding the farmhouse, but they are restoring the farmhouse, doing some restoration work and some
Building a
beautiful
new mill in the
landscaping.
back.
Yep, putting a new roof on the farmhouse. They've got a lot of things going on. So it's beautiful though. It's a beautiful place. So drive past the grill and come on down to the other side of the complex. Whole other parking lot over here for the Applewood Farmhouse restaurant. That's where you want to go. And especially for breakfast, we can say it gets our Faith Food and Fun a stamp of approval. Christy gives it the old fork twirl. There you go. Matter of
So,
fact, I think
gentlemen,
Connor.
Would you care to give an applause or a fork twirl of your own?
Do you have a fork twirl for us?
No, but I certainly can give a nice applause.
Applause.
Okay. Connor doesn't have his fork right now. But yeah, so if you like the video, of course, smash that like button for us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more food reviews coming up, of course. And always, as always, school is in. Ringy dingy, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know every time we have new content posted. But for Connor Man, yes, and Christy, I'm Brooks. Smoky Mountain Faith Food and Fun here. We're just going to say that God bless you. We love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Continued. And we can't wait to show you what's next because you are the apples of our eye.
God bless everybody. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Here's where you can take a moment to review the menu and pause it if you need to.
When I was just a little kid, I lived in Cold Creek Holler. I brought a rusty old lard press and it only cost $1. I took it home and cleaned it up and made it good as new. As I admired my handiwork, I decided what to do. Apple cider, drink it cold or hot. How I like my apple cider, but it makes me trot. I gathered apples from the grove out behind the barn. Some were rotten, some were ripe, I didn't give a darn. I ran them apples through the press and squished them like a bug. It didn't take much time at all to fill my cider jug. Apple cider, drink it cold or hot. How I like my apple cider, but it makes me trot. I let it ferment for a week before I took a swig. 20 minutes later I began to dance a jig. I ran down the garden path, taking great big strides, but found the outhouse shut and locked and duly occupied. Apple cider, drank it